Hello everyone, Crystal Fissure here. Welcome to another part of my Let's Play of Dio. Today it's myself and the game player, the expert, the Zindictivetainment joins us for Cold Lakes. So yeah, this is another level. This is what is considered the sort of the bonus level of sorts, the the non-jiggy piece collecting level, and it's pretty difficult. We actually had like a fail recording commentary for this for the first time, so I have actually seen what this level is like and can confirm its difficulty, but at the start right here it doesn't seem difficult really at all. I actually like the way it looks. It is a nice looking level, don't you think, overall?
Yeah, it is nice. It is pretty well made in a way.
Yeah.
Like, for the time it's made, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Like, again, sort of that whole, what's the word? That whole sort of Wizard Peak vibe with the floor.
Yeah.
It almost looks like Wizard Peak with, like, blood or something like that. Like it looks like the marble floor kind of looks like sort of, I don't know.
Mess.
Like, yeah, I like that. But, I originally guessed that the really difficult bit would be this because, for example, pretty much what caused me to quit this Let's Play, me playing it, was indeed the whole, like, this fucking ridiculous bullshit, supercharged type thing.
Yeah, and I basically said that you were wrong and that there is a much harder part in this level.
Yeah, that's it.
I also said that this is the hardest level in the game, and I'm legit not bullshitting because I went for the entire game, and yes, this is the hardest one out of them all.
Wow, I mean I'm not surprised, but I guess that you'd think that it would be more difficult later on. But you would admit, wouldn't you, that it would be the fact that it's the ice. The ice just does not help, doesn't it?
And the very placements, everything. Compared to every other level, the placements of all the enemies and traps and such, they just thought of the most dickish spots.
Yeah, that seems to be it. Like, it's definitely like, we'll talk about it when we get there. But yeah, it's like one of the things where it's like, where they put stuff, is that's where this game is so difficult. Like, for example, those plants there. It's like, why even bother trying to even get near them when you can just run past? I guess if you're trying to 100% it, you have to get near that. That's why I just find that I just don't believe it that you could beat this game 100% easily. Like, it would just not. I could not find a single person that would be able to say, yeah, I had no problem with this game. Like, it was pretty easy. I just 100%.
Yeah, I've 100% this game, and trust me, this is not easy. This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's not an easy game. I was going to say as well, we brought up this, so I thought I definitely will bring it up again. But I did say, I was saying how, like, I really do like this whole outdoor thing. In fact, it almost reminds me of Stop Calling Angus and Blu-ray, please. Sorry, sorry about that. It does actually remind me a bit of Icy Cavern for some reason, because like that whole, like, how you can look out the whole level, over there. By the way, we'll talk about. We'll watch this fail sort of or like struggle, because this is the bit you're talking about.
This is legit all the reasons why this is hard. There are so many ways to die, and there's so much shit to deal with that when you have 1 point of health and you have to deal with this shit, which is usually what you'll be at, you will get screwed over and over again. And I've said this before, I've died over 40 times in this one bit.
Yeah. 40 times. 40 times doesn't even describe probably the decimal point or whatever what it would take me. But I like 40 times would be like my first time of 40 times. Seriously, simply put, I would not be able to get past this bit. I admit that. Like, this is just okay. That was smart there, getting rid of that guy. But it's just merciless how annoying this is. And even if you maybe had a blue, if you had a blue flame, it would help. Like having a blue flame would definitely not hurt.
Not really. Here's the thing. When at times when I had the blue fire and I tried to fight like enemies like the bats and such, even with the blue fire, sometimes they take more than one hit to kill.
Right.
So
How it-
the blue fire is useful for breaking out the blue chest. But outside of that, when it comes to killing the enemies, it's about as useful as charging up your fireball.
No, what it does do though, it kills the gas plants immediately. To me that's where the problem lies. It's the gas. That's what I struggle the most with. You may have more trouble with bats or the wizards. I personally just struggle with the with these.
I don't actually have any problems with the wizards. I have problems with the bats
neither
and
do
the
I.
icy fucking things falling from the roof.
Yeah. Same. I don't. Yeah, I guess I can't really say because I haven't played as much, but I did do try the first three levels, so I did find the icicles to be really annoying. Bats, I just never even bothered trying to kill them, and so you're actually 100% of this game, so you really had to be really patient with all this stuff.
Yeah, as you can see, one hit did not kill that fucker.
Yeah, there we go. Now,
By the way, there's an ice that doesn't have a shadow.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's sort of like off the side, I think. That's one of the reasons. Alright, one more. Oh, God.
Bastards.
But yeah, other than that, like that whole open world sort of bit here, like where you can sort of see the whole thing, that reminds me of Ice Cavern.
Yeah,
Icy,
and by the way,
Icy Cavern.
that checkpoint here, the checkpoint is further away than you think.
God. So if you die here, it would just be the worst
We have to
punishment
go all the
ever.
way past that checkpoint and do all that shit again.
Yeah, there we go. Well done for that. Oh my God, ridiculous. But other than that, it is what makes it sort of so funny / like deceiving is the fact that it's such a peaceful, tranquil sort of area. It's like this nice atmosphere, and then death and destruction.
It is disgraceful to me because, like, I do find this dickish, but sometimes I find it a bit smart because I really do think that they fought real hard on how to make this difficult.
Yeah.
The problem is, because of the gameplay, because of the controls, and because of the fact I have to deal with ice physics and all sorts of shit, and the way the whole game works, it makes this unfair. It makes this really unfair.
Yeah, it's almost like they need to slow it down a bit. Like things just feel a bit like you have to be like multitask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Which is sort of what they're doing with the remake now.
Yes, that's what I was gonna bring up. Yeah, we had a look at. We recently got an update from Lemon 3D. And honestly, I liked what I saw. Like he obviously these changes aren't like final, as in like this is like the only changes. But some of the changes include turning the fireball into actually like sort of a fire arrow, which I thought was like a pretty cool idea. But then also, what else? What was the other thing? It was he's actually changed color now. He's blue. He's got this like feather in his hair. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and his momentum has changed too.
Yeah, momentum's changed a bit. 20% slower, I believe, was the original plan for him to do. And trust me, that doesn't seem like much, but I think it will definitely help as long as they can also. That slow momentum means that either the jump gets slightly higher or the collision detection isn't as annoying. They definitely need to fix some of the collision, like falling. I would love.
Way, this is not the end of the level. The end of the level's down there.
Yeah, that's right. This is sort of the secret bit. Oh, I like it how you go through the clouds. Like, yeah, this is a really, really cool, actually, like bit. If you ask me, I really like this. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this. No, it is really cool. Like it's sort of like because actually do you know how notice? Fucking stop calling fuck. This is why I gotta go and fucking do not disturb. Do you know how you have the how we had to go up like a bunch of whirlwinds before?
Yeah.
That explains why we have to travel so much further down. I actually really appreciate that. That is a cool, subtle thing where like you're thinking, oh yeah, we're going up high. So then when you go down at the bottom there, it works. So fair play to the level design there.
Yeah, it's good level design. It's really good level design.
Yeah, no, it is. If it wasn't so unforgiving, it would be almost perfect.
The problem this game has to me is its difficulty.
Someone, you go.
Like, the way the game plays, like I can. Oh, by the way, glitch.
Yeah.
The way the game plays, I can forgive that. The design of it being sort of Spyro-ish, I can also sort of forget that. Forgive
Yeah, I don't
that.
mind that, to be honest. Yeah.
But the difficulty is where I have to cross the fucking line.
Yeah, I think we all can agree. You know, it's kind of funny how someone pointed this out. One of the comments I got basically said it's funny how like the hardest platformer almost ever, a 3D platformer, happens to be with a character that is an angel. You know, like a child angel. You know what I mean? Or you know,
Yeah.
that is kind of funny, isn't it? Like the fact that it's just this little boy. You know, it kind of reminds me of 40 Winks, where like all this pain for this like little kid game. You know, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing Rascal, only without the shitty camera.
Oh, Rascal, yeah, I know that game. Good times. But yeah, we're done with this world. Just gonna get the checkpoint there, and we're going to talk to the fairy. If you ask me, an underdeveloped idea, but I guess they didn't really even go for cutscenes in the new version. There will be cutscenes, so looking forward to hearing about the story and the fairies. And
You know what? I said this before,
blah,
but I'll
blah.
say it again. The good news is they only put the fairy in the exit. The fairy is not the checkpoint.
Yeah,
They did not go too far with trying to quote-unquote rip off Spyro.
Yeah, that's right. That would be really shit, actually. But anyway, here we are. We're going to say hello to the fairy. We're going to go to the fourth world, to Drylands, I think it is. Thank you very much for
So say
watching.
goodbye to this level, and we'll see you guys next time in Drylands.
See you then.